Goldeneye, I worked on sound and music. Didn't have any speech in that game.
Graham Norgate was doing Goldeneye and Blast Call, and then it was quite busy, so he said, I'll do Blast Call, you can take over on Goldeneye. I was like, shit, I get to do James Bond, you know, and I love James Bond, like some of my age, of course.
About a year in, Grant Kirkhope joined the music team and helped me with many of the tunes. The guy can write very quickly indeed.
And I try to think of like a billion ways to do the Bond theme. So you kind of think, I'll do a dance version and this metal version and you know, and all that stuff. So that was great fun.
We put him through his paces when he first came to Rare, and he had the lucky task of converting Donkey Kong Country 2 to the Game Boy. So yeah, he was very pleased to be on a project like Goldeneye.
You know, it was so tight to try and get the music into the tiny space that Mr. Hollis let us have, because he's such a tight git.
Strange to think that a game like that didn't have any speech, but very rightly, Martin Hollis, who was the project leader, decided that we didn't have the memory to have enough to make it believable.
I remember like things like we had to loop cymbals, so not like we couldn't afford to have a cymbal go have the decay and die, so it was way too big for the memory.
So if we just had a few snippets here and there that would keep getting repeated, you just lose that immersion that you got in the game.
So we had to kind of loop a cymbal, so it had to go it's completely shit, and we had to go Graham Norgate was like, well, that's the best we could do. It was like, you know, that's all we could do with it all.
We had a license to use the Bond theme, which was a godsend to us, because it's so many fantastic themes in that tune.
I remember spending tons of time listening to the we had all the Bond recordings, but we had something like all the pop songs from that preceded the movie. I remember like that, was it the Gloria Gaynor one, License to Kill? Was that the one, the License to Kill? And then Holly said to me, License to Kill. You listen to it, in the background it goes, got a license to kill, right, and the backing singers do that. And so it ruined, I love that fucking song, and it ruined it for me, because I always heard, got a license to kill. I thought, Hollis, you shit.
The theme tune gave me so much grief. Firstly, trying to get that 60s orchestral swing into a MIDI file with 12 or so voices. Some of the stabs at the start are pretty out there jazz chords. I remember Robin and me sort of studying it and playing it and trying to get the right notes, and you know, it took forever to get it. Along comes Grant with his guitar, knocks out the tune, that's the one we go for, so it was all for nothing.
I did like one of the, I think it's the one with his battleship, I forgot what they're called. I remember nicking the Faith No More drum beat from We Care A Lot and sticking in the Duran Duran,